The Mous Contour, this case is something else. What's the word I'm looking for? What is it, Monty? Do you remember? Oh yeah, perfection. Now there are generally two things that bother me about leather iPhone cases. The first is that some companies will use really nice leather and slap it on a really crappy non-protective case. The second is the opposite thing, as some companies will take a strip of leather and then slap it on a normal case and then call it fancy. Now there aren't many leather case companies that I've come across in my years of reviewing them where I feel that the company approaches their products by focusing equally on materials, design, and device protection. Mous is one of those companies that does all of that. The Contour is a result of that focus on those three things. This Contour handles like a slim case, it looks like a normal case, and it's protective like a tough case. Hashtag triple threat! The Mous Contour is basically the Hugh Jackman of iPhone cases. Now, I'll be honest with you, I know I sound like a broken record when it comes to Mous cases because I like them so much and I talk about them so much that you probably think I'm sponsored by them. But I'm not. I'm a reviewer, not an influencer. There's a big difference. But honestly, it's really not hard to talk about them because their products are just that good. But with all things considered, despite saying that this case is perfect, it only sits at number 6 in my top 10 iPhone 11 case list. When it comes to smartphone cases, the Mous Contour is smartly designed. Like all Mous products, the corners are larger and the sides are slimmer. But on the Contour, the sides are really slim because of the curved back. This design feature makes a world of difference when it comes to handling. Look at the difference in terms of the edge size between the Urban Armor Gear Monarch, which is actually number 8 on my top 10 iPhone 11 case list. Where my fingers make contact with the case, the edge of the Monarch is almost twice the height of the Contour. This design feature makes the Contour feel incredibly thin. The improved handling coupled with the improved texture on Mous's iPhone 11 cases make this one of the best feeling cases I've used in a while. For the updated texture, it's almost feels like the grippiness of the Apple silicone case, but without the pocket pulling power of the Apple silicone case. Now the Mous Contour is generally built the same way as the Mous Limitless 3.0, with the case being a mixture of polycarbonate, TPU, as well as Mous's own AeroShock, a TPE material. Now the process of fusing all three layers together actually takes a lot of trial and error to get right, which is why most companies only do 2 layers, or they'll cheat a bit and fuse 2 layers together and then glue stuff on the inside of the case to make it even tougher. Now the Mous Contour is actually broken up into 2 series. The first series, the ones I'm holding right now, this is the Active series, and it comes in 4 colors, which include red, white, blue, and black speckle. The second one is Contour Classic, and it's basically just this brown leather case. Now all the leather in the Contours are made from genuine cowhide, but the only one that will wear naturally is the Mous Contour Classic case. Now the Contour Actives, the brightly colored ones, won't slide around as easily on either side, the front or the back, but the Classic is a little slicker on the back, but not as slick as something you would find on the Apple Clear case. The Contours won't show excessive usage, though the leather will wear quicker than your average case. If you go out of your way to drop the case, then it kind of wears much quicker, which is something I'll show you in a few minutes. Now with all that being said, again, triple threat, the Mous Contour feels like a slim case, it looks like a normal case, and it protects your iPhone like a tough case. Hashtag triple threat. I have to go get my iPhones. Now getting to your iPhone is a breeze on the Contour. The buttons are easy to use, the low screen edges along the middle of the case allow you to easily gesture and swipe your way through iOS 13. Now if you're running multiple SIM cards, the Contours also include an area for 2 extra SIM cards and a tray tool, which might be handy for some people. I didn't have any issues accessing the port or the camera. As a side note, with it being so thin, having a thinner edge actually makes it a little easier shooting things with your 3-eyed camera monster, as the iPhone just doesn't feel as bulky. And if you do drop it, well, it's going to be protected. Honestly, I won't stop telling you how good this case feels in my hand. The texture from the leather, coupled with the new texture along the edges and the slim design, again, it's perfect. Now, if you're wondering what the difference is between the Mous Limitless 3.0 and the Contour, well, you can do more with the Limitless 3.0 because it comes with a bunch of magnets that you can attach more stuff to it. And the second thing is that the case is a little tougher, which means it'll offer a little more face-first drop protection. That's it. Other than that, the iPhone fits exactly the same in both cases, with the same great iPhone access. The Auto Align Plus system on the Limitless 3.0 is the reason why it's number 1 in my top 10 list. This system allows you to take your iPhone further through a bunch of smart accessories. You don't get that with the Contour. And if you don't need those accessories, well then, just go get this case. Now, before we talk about the protection bits, if you're finding this video useful and you're thinking about getting this case, do use the discount code that I've secured for you guys, either in the description section below or the first pin comment. It's a pretty decent discount for you guys, so do take advantage of that. Now, when it comes to protecting your stupidly expensive iPhone, the Contour has oversized corners, AeroShock material injected along the edges, a rigid back for better face first drop protection, and a microfiber cloth on the inside to prevent scratches on the glass back. All of this stuff sounds pretty great on paper, but how does it do in real life?
This is gross. I'm gonna drop it even more to get rid of all this rowdiness on it.
My soul.
So after all of that, the iPhone still works. The camera still works, which is really surprising to me because if I was to do this with an iPhone 10, the camera would have been dead by now. The back of the iPhone, still fine. There's no cracks to it. It doesn't look bent. The screen protector is definitely broken. That's kind of expected given that there was a lot of uneven drops. And I'm certain that the screen would have broken when we were dropping it in the parking lot, but all things considered, given the size and how big the case actually is, I was half expecting to break an iPhone today. But that screen, nothing. Screen's good. Face ID, good. So, handles like a slim case, looks like a normal case, kind of, after you beat the crap out of it, and it's as good as a tough case. I won't lie to you guys, after cleaning up this case, after doing all that stuff to it, other than me peeling and picking at the pieces that are loose, this case is actually going to wear very well over a period of time. Like, this has been very surprising. That boil looks incredibly gross, but if you ignore the boil, like the polycarbonate has been kind of scuffed up, but this leather, that's ridiculous. Like, holy frick, Mouse. Way to go. Way to be a champ. So that's all I got for this video. If this is the first time you're watching one of my videos, hit the subscribe button, as well as the notification bell. I thought I saw something float around, to get notified of when I produce new videos. I produce videos on average once a week, sometimes twice a week, and it's either reviews or opinionated pieces about tech. I have a new web series, I'm really excited about that. But that's kind of all I got. And see ya. This Mous Contour is the Meryl Streep of iPhone cases. Everybody loves Meryl Streep. I don't know much about her. There's a lot of things I do not understand about the human mind. And I feel that if you have an office, that you would take phone calls in your office. Because it gets annoying when people beside you who speak very loudly, who have an office, interrupt this entire process. I so very, very want to, at this very moment, scream at my top of my lungs to make everybody else around me shut up. But this is the lot that I've been casted. This is mostly my fault for choosing to record stuff in this space, to be able to do it during the day so that I'm not stuck doing it at like 10 at night after everybody goes to sleep in my household. Hey Siri, what time is it?
It's 8:44 p.m.
So I'm here because it has to be quiet. That noise wasn't there this morning or this afternoon I was trying to film. I don't know what it is. Something in the ceiling, but it's making like a... So we're gonna find out if you guys will be able to hear it when I record the video. The Mous Contour is the Charlize Theron of iPhone cases. Does she sing? I don't think I've ever seen her sing in anything. Is Atomic Blonde a musical? Friday cheat days, beer. The Mous Contour is the Christian Bale of iPhone cases. I'm Batman. The Mous Contour is the Keanu Reeves of iPhone cases. I know Kung Fu. I'm gonna stick with Hugh Jackman. What's the word I'm looking for? What is it, Monty? What's the word I'm looking for? Oh yeah, this is the perfect. It's not the word, it's a phrase. You will see if I got that. That was on purpose, right?